Mzilikazi as well, as a character, like his history is there's nothing that we can look at to sort of like hit more on his history, but he sort of grew up to he sort of like went on to be one of the most
Yeah,
successful leaders in
yeah.
is something
Mzilikazi.
like is something like that, maybe something you'd be considering, maybe like a spin-off from Shaka Ilembe to like maybe a Mzilikazi or Soshangane perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, both of those figures. I
Mm,
mean, they establish huge, powerful nations. And I would love there. I mean, I'm not sure that I can do the spin-off, but I would love there to be those spin-offs.
sure,
Um, it's like we're setting up, I suppose what we want to do as well was to say to the broadcaster, there's an appetite for this sort of television,
sure,
so that in fact they are prepared to invest in doing the projects that you're describing.
sure,
And I'm hoping that we achieve that.
sure, sure,
And so, in a sense, the first two seasons have been pre-colonial, and
sure,
the third season, the few people that sort of enter Shaka's world are very much kind of white hustler adventurers. They're not powerful people, and they're very much in the thrall of Shaka. It's like he's the big guy, and they're these little guys kind of trying to score something around him.
sure.
So, that's the nature of it. And essentially, if you think through all the kings right up until Isandlwana, when, there's such a huge defeat of the British,
Yeah,
it feels like all of that is a legacy of Shaka. That he put in place something
sure,
that, took them to that incredible victory. And there's no doubt with Shaka Ilembe, what we felt was that there was a real vacuum in terms of African heroic figures,
sure,
that a young African, sort of in the context of cinema or television, that a young African could hold up and think, that's my hero kind of thing. And so now there is a bit of a landscape that people can refer to. There's a reference,
sure,
and and that's and I think it's a landscape that you can be proud of because it is complex and it is beautiful and it is